If we look at the history of money, we see a gradual shift from very bulky, tangible objects like metals to an intangible binary code. From bartering livestock to metal coins to paper money, the quest for the perfect monetary instrument has made money more convenient, safe, and efficient over time. How we use money and make payments has changed in response to new technologies and expectations from consumers. People today expect money to be easily accessible and transferred across boundaries. Cash does not quite serve this purpose. With the increase of globalized trade that takes place over long distances and rise in e-commerce, cash as a mode of payment is quickly becoming outdated. The use of cash has declined significantly in countries like Sweden and the UK. Our search for an easy-to-use, safe, and easily transferable payment instrument has led us to central bank digital currencies or CBDC. CBDCs are the latest exciting innovation in the world of payments. They are the digital form of sovereign money that can act as a replacement for cash. This new form of money delivers improvements in existing payment systems and could challenge present financial systems at their core. Surveys indicate several central banks are actively looking at launching central bank digital currencies. The People's Bank of China is the first major central bank to launch a large-scale pilot of its own version of CBDC. The spike in interest from central banks in CBDCs comes as CBDC's underlying technologies have the potential to ease lingering pain points that are becoming more and more apparent as we continue to depend heavily on digital payments, especially during this pandemic. Current payment models can be inefficient. For instance, payments can take days to clear because of complicated national and international settlement mechanisms. Banks and other financial institutions have been drawn to the efficiency of digital cash because it has the ability to make payments faster, cheaper, more transparent, and efficient. Governments are also excited about the potential of digital currencies to increase inclusion and improve monetary policy transmission. As more and more central banks and relevant international organizations start to look into CBDCs, conversations around motivations of countries, standard setting, and possible design options of CBDCs are becoming increasingly pertinent. Over the next 10 years, we will see more and more central banks launching their own version of CBDCs